Guys, and welcome to the Bayern View. I wasn't expecting to make this video, stream. I wasn't expecting to do this. I was going to make a video for you guys. I know I've had a couple of days off, my bad, and hopefully you guys are all good. But yeah, I wasn't expecting to make this video. Didn't expect to even read like a lot of the things going around Germany, England, so on and so forth, and just going around the Euros that are coming up. And there's not too much news to really talk about. But yeah, let's put it this way. Some things have come out, and we need to talk about them. It's one of those where you have to talk about them. I know that excuse me. I know that there also is Alphonso Davies news that we need to talk about, and in due course we will I'll make a video about that. But yeah, we had to go live for this. There's no if, buts, and maybes about it. The fact that Bayern Munich are hoping to reach an agreement with Fulham for João Palhinha, is mad. I don't know. Obviously, I'll read the news in a minute. Actually, before I even get into that, if you haven't already, smash the thumbs up, people. If you're watching this as a live, smash the thumbs up. If you're watching this as a video, smash the thumbs up. Big up to everyone. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Thank you to everybody that already has. It means so much, generally, and hopefully you enjoy the content. And yeah, check out the socials as always. But yeah, I don't know if it's the fact that we couldn't get Onana, because I know that Arsenal are heavily linked with him. Zubimendi isn't really a 6; he's an 8. So it's very interesting to see what has transpired and what is transpiring. Yeah, big up. So yeah, YouTube says, good day, lad. Big up to you, mate. Hopefully you and the missus are doing well. Are we getting Palhinha for real? From what the report is saying, yes. Big up, bro. Hopefully you're doing well, man. True Gooner in the building. So yeah, it's crazy. Like, I wasn't expecting to go live at all today. I was gonna make a video and just chill. But yeah, we have to go live because this is massive. So yeah, here it is. If we just block out my big head out of the way, as you can see on the screen, let me change this so we can go bosh like that. So as you can see here, let me bear with me 1 second. Go with that one. There we go. Now it's out of the way and you can actually read it. We'll actually go with this screen so you can still see my fat head. So yeah, as it says here, there's still no agreement between Bayern and Fulham for João Palhinha. That's the main thing. I'm glad that they started with this, but it's expected to be reached soon. Both clubs are in concrete negotiations. Maxwell is pushing to get the deal done. A fee between 40 to 45 million is being discussed. Ideally, the player wants to clarify his future before the Euros. Verbal agreement on personal terms is done. Palhinha asked for permission to Bayern, and he is expected to sign a 4 to 5 year deal. Now, the reason, like, anyone could talk, right? Anyone can talk. I could talk, you could talk, anyone could talk. But when it comes from Paletti goal, you listen. That's what I'm learning. You know what I mean? When it comes from Paletti goal, yeah, you listen. You listen to what he's got to say, because a lot of the time he's right. So, yeah, man, it's bonkers, absolutely bonkers. And as you can see, with the ats, Paletti goal and Kerry Hall are the people that are reporting this. It's mad. I've been saying that this is the guy I want for a long time, and yeah, it's still not changed. I think he's amazing. The fact that he's done what he's done in the Premier League for Fulham, who aren't the best team. There's no point shitting on them, but at the same time, they aren't the best team. It speaks wonders, doesn't it? Really. He's a great footballer. He's going to be 29 coming forward, so he is on the older side of it. But maybe they're trying to get him in to show, you know what I mean? Like, when you bring a player in and then they learn from a player, if that makes any sense. It's interesting. It is interesting, but yeah, I don't really know what else to think. I know where you're coming from, Richard. 100%, 5-year deal for a 29-year-old. Yeah, I could see your point without a doubt. I can see your point. It's going to definitely be an interesting one. And like I said, I wasn't expecting to go live. I'm not just saying that for the video or the stream or whatever. Like, I generally wasn't expecting it. I literally looked on my phone. I was like, wait, okay, yeah, we need to stream about this. So yeah, it's nuts. Do you think our formation will change with the player looking to leave and who we will get? With players looking to leave and who we will get? I don't know. I know that he likes to play a 4-4-2. I know that he, company, I mean, likes to play a 4-4-2, but he's also played a 4-2-3-1, which is our formation. If Bayern was in the Premier League, where do you think you'd finish and how far you think Bayern can make it next season in the Champions League? Well, big up to you. Hopefully you're doing well. Where will Bayern make it in the Champions League? Well, it's going to be interesting to see because obviously Bayern are undefeated in the group stages and have been for a long time. But that's not going to mean jack shit anymore because obviously you go from you obviously get picked out and then AI or robot, whatever the fuck you want to call it, will then pick a certain amount of teams for you to play. So I don't know. I don't really know what to think on it, to be honest with you. I would like to win it, of course. The fact that it's in our stadium, that would be amazing to win it. But I really couldn't tell you. Yeah, I don't know because obviously, if you had a Pep Guardiola, you had a Klopp, you had, that top manager, then, you're guaranteed to think, yeah, we should be going to quarters, to semis, maybe even the final. But Pep Guardiola, company is unknown, especially for a big club like Bayern Munich, and big up to Burnley and big up to Anderlecht, but they aren't Bayern Munich. They just aren't, it's not trying to be rude, but it's just talking fact. We're cooking. I do like Onana, but from what, lots of Premier League clubs, and Everton is, exactly. 100% Macau. I think Arsenal will probably end up getting him, or an English club will end up getting him, and that's why I think we're pushing for Palhinha, without a doubt. And obviously, we the player wanted to come to us. He, was emotional when he didn't get the deal done. Still don't understand why we went in on deadline day for him. The videos are there. Literally, him holding the shirt. Everything is there, done and dusted. They just need to find a replacement, and then basically give the green light for Bayern to say that we've signed him. And then obviously the deal crashed. So basically, he flew all the way over to Germany for generally no reason, because then he went back to England and obviously played for Fulham. Obviously, he signed a brand new deal there, which obviously screwed us over. But whatever, it is what it is at the end of the day. What was it? Why is De Ligt up for sale, not of Mankind? I'm still confused. De Ligt won't go anywhere. De Ligt won't go anywhere. I don't see De Ligt going absolutely anywhere. I really, really don't. But yeah, on Palhinha, like it says here, that there is still no agreement yet. Obviously, that's why in the title we put hope to reach an agreement, because we obviously hope to reach it. But from what's basically being said is that we are in concrete negotiations, which is good. Doesn't mean we're going to get him, of course, but the fact that we're in concrete negotiations for a player gives me, it means that it seems like Max Ober is doing his damn job, which obviously we want. The fact that he let me just go full screen a second. The fact that he is hopefully going to get Xabi Simons in, the fact that he is pushing for João Palhinha, he's trying to get shit done, and that's good. They can announce him if we get it done during the Euros, because old vids, the only difference is the old kit. Yeah, no, 100. Without a doubt. And it probably will be announcement on our social media pages, not my social media pages, but I mean FC Bayern Munich's official page, basically just saying, the fact that them basically we have a agreement in principle, blah 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 blah, and then they'll come in after Euros. And I hope he has a fantastic Euros with Portugal. Big up to him. And I obviously will be watching Portugal anyway, because Rafa Guerreiro plays for them, doesn't he? So big up to you. Friday night squad. Which players do you think Bayern will have? Which one and the ones who accept Bayern? I'm not 100% sure on what you're saying. If I'm honest with you, not trying to be rude. Which players do you think Bayern will have? It's going to be interesting to see who we get rid of, who we bring in. We're trying to bring in Xavi Simons on loan, I think, and we're trying to bring in João Palhinha. So I'm happy with those two. I really, really am. I still don't know what we're going to do with the whole formation. Are we bringing Xerxes in? Are we getting rid of date of Mankind of Atar? Like so many questions still need answers. So yeah, it's it's an unwritten quiz at the moment. You know what I mean? The answers aren't there, so I can't tell you 100%. But as a fan's opinion, yeah, 100%. It looks like we're doing good. He's brilliant. He's absolutely brilliant. Yeah, without a doubt, he's brilliant, and I just think he can. He just needs to get there, and he will, without a doubt. Palhinha would be a great signing, as there's not many natural sixes in the world. Exactly. But the quality he can play, yeah, I agree with you, without a doubt. Like it's, that's what I want to see. Is this news about our interest in the Porto winger? I'm not really too sure. I did see something on that, but I didn't delve into it. Maybe we will delve into that. I did see something on that though. That's Fulham getting relegated next season. Yeah, probably. Yeah. Xavi Simons, Palhinha, Gruda before the Euros and even during to get through will be amazing. Yeah, no. We could push, just put Gruda aside a second. He's German. And we're not the best club in the world when it comes to Germany at the moment because of what Leverkusen have just done. They're the champions, and they need to be respected for that because what they've done is amazing. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna beat around the bush. It sucks that they did it, but whatever. You live and you learn. The only thing I would say is I don't think we need to push heavily for him yet. He's got literally loads of players: Leroy Sané, Neuer, Muller, Musiala. Like there's so many players there that are Bayern Munich players. We don't need to necessarily worry about getting him right now. And there is interest, obviously, in him. You know what I mean? But for me, get Palhinha in, get Xavi Simons in, and let's see what we're going to do. Without a doubt, I'm with you on that one. The fact that he wants any deals done before the Euros appeals to me a lot. Yeah, no, without a doubt. Because that means we're getting our business done early. We're not waiting. Around. It's not going to be like Harry Kane. Now, I understand why Harry Kane's deal took so long in the first place. I get that, but it had to. These deals, especially when you're working with Tottenham, they're known for being stubborn bastards selling players. They really, really are, unless you're going to give a ridiculous amount, obviously. So there was obviously that point, and then obviously we go. If he gets it done before the Euros, that's perfect. It really, really is. Bayern have reached an agreement. Just got a notification. Oh, okay. Is Fabrizio coming on about it? Is he? Okay. Vogoda isn't on the level yet and needs time to develop. I wouldn't mind bringing him in, Samson, just to put him out on loan. I know that some people don't like doing that, but we can definitely see that without a doubt. I think that was probably just it coming through on my phone. We'll have a look at that in a second. I think we should get what he has developed yet for a cheap price, like a 30 mil, and send him out on loan to Mainz to show. Yep, I can see where you're coming from. Gretzka have Gretzka packs your bags. Who's your favourite centre back? Any team? I'll give you two answers. Favourite centre back at Bayern Munich is ligt, and favourite centre back that's not at Bayern Munich. It's easy answers. There's easy answers out there, but I'm actually trying to think. Favourites. I like William Saliba. I'm not saying we're going to get him, and I don't think we will get him. But he's really, really good. I would like to see him do it at a different club though, just to see if he is all hype. Because obviously the Premier League is mad for hype. Other than that, Marquinhos is a very good player as well. But yeah, let's continue. I believe João Palhinha has a gentleman's agreement with Fulham already. It will be an easy deal. Okay, yeah. And obviously in the tweet we read earlier, it basically says that he has asked them. I have an issue with Davies. He just needs to get sold and given no bumper contract. Yeah, I'm with you on that one, Samson. Don't worry about that one. Out of Juventus, Real Madrid, PSG, Barcelona, who do you hate the most as a Bayern fan? I don't hate Juventus. I don't hate Juventus. I don't hate PSG. I just don't like the fact that they talk like they are this big entity when they've never won the Champions League. They've had 3 of the best players in the world, Neymar, Mbappe, and Messi, all in the club at one time, and still did jack shit in the Champions League. As well as on that, they also had Edison Cavani, who was absolutely amazing, coming from Napoli, and Ibra, and still did jack shit. It's just the fact that they talk the big game, but can't go and do it. Kind of what City used to do, but obviously City have won it now. It would have to be Barcelona. Again, it's their fans just talking all the time, and that's what does my head in. And it's the fact that they're selling grass and all of that shit that makes me laugh. It'd probably be Real Madrid. I can't stand Real Madrid. I think they cheat all the time. I know I sound like an idiot saying that, but I generally believe that. The fact that they've cheated us out of 2 games is mad. It's absolutely mad, to be perfectly honest with you, but whatever. Hey ho. Just to answer, obviously. Bayern should sell Davies. He is crap, can't defend, just fast. Only, yeah, no, he's been crap since 2020. I agree with that. I do agree with that one. Slow sport news from Fabrizio. He said we agreed personal terms. Paletti told us like 3 days ago. Yeah, Fabrizio obviously still puts out his news, obviously, because of his followers. He's got a mad following, hasn't he? So they wasted Di Maria as well. He was, and Di Maria, yeah, he was brilliant as well, wasn't he? Yeah, I agree. We actually need a left-footed centre-back. My wish is Bastoni if we can't pull off. Well, we ain't getting Araujo, Samson. I think he's good. I think Bayern obviously would like him, but they're going to have to spend a ridiculous amount of money to bring him in. They are. And I don't think Bastoni leaves Italy. Not unless a ridiculous deal comes in, to be honest with you. Do you think players will get more time under Company? I think Company needs time. I'm not in this trust the process bullshit and never have been. If I don't like Company, I'll be saying Company out. But I do understand the fact that he likes to play attacking football, which rings in my ears. I like that. Especially that we just had Thomas Tuchel, who plays negative football. So yeah, at the end of the day, let's see what's going to happen. It's a fresh start now. He hasn't just come in to replace. It wasn't the Julian Nagelsmann situation. It's not going to be that. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen, isn't it? Without a doubt. Right, let's go and see what Fabrizio has said. I'm sure it's going to be the same sort of thing. Right, where are we? Right, so that's the one that the stream is about. So let's go on this one. Bosch. Okay, so this is what Fabrizio Romano has tweeted. Bayern have an agreement on personal terms with João Palhinha. Contract is ready. Salary agreed. Player really wants to make it happen. Club to clubs talk to follow around a 45 million euro fee. Yeah, it's basically what has been said already. But yeah, at least, again, at the end of the day, Fabrizio's always going to have to do it. Look at that following, man. That following is fucking ridiculous. Some celebrities don't even have that following. 20 million followers. That's mad. That is bonkers. Like, oh, no, this isn't actually his tweet. Let's go over to his Twitter. Let's see. Okay, so he put up 16 minutes ago and it's already had 500,000 engagements. That is mad. That is disgustingly mad. It really is. Like, that's ridiculous. I understand 20 million is 20 million, but like, he put that up an hour ago, 700, 800. Wait, is he going to Oh shit. He's going to. Oh, that's a very interesting that he's going to Juventus. Anyway, let's. I'm too busy talking about other clubs that I don't give a shit about, to be quite honest with you. Let's go back. So yeah, that's basically what's being said. Nothing special, really. It really isn't. Nothing special. It's just the same shit, really. And then who's this coming from? Okay, so then Bayern have kept in touch with João Palhinha through the. Can you read this? No, you can't. Bear with me 1 second. Let me get rid of that. Nope, I don't want that one. Right, let's just go without one for a minute. So Bayern have kept in touch with João Palhinha throughout the entire season after last summer's failed move. Palhinha regularly asked the club bosses about whether a move is still realistic. The Portuguese midfielder never gave up on his dream of moving to Bayern Munich. After analysed the current squad, company has agreed with the club's officials that the player wasn't that there was no player that has Palhinha's profile in the squad, and basically they need to strengthen the midfield area. Now Bayern are working to implement the move. Let's get it. There's nothing that needs to be said other than let's get it. That's what we want to know. That's what we want to see as Bayern fans. Let's go, without a doubt. So big up without a doubt. Big up. Right, where were we? I think Davies 2022, since 2022, Davies has fallen off. I almost forgot he plays for Bayern. Feels like he's a Real Madrid player now. Yeah, I could feel that. As a Chelsea fan, I think company will surprise a lot of people. Okay. Very interesting. It's going to be interesting. It is going to be interesting. And I hope you're right. If we want centre-backs, only place we should look is Serie A. Where the true centre backs are built. The problem is though, mate. I agree with you. They do produce a ridiculous amount of centre backs. The only problem with the Serie A is a lot of the Serie A centre backs don't leave. Players that go from this league to this league to end up in the Serie A, then get really good. Like Rudiger, for instance, was obviously with Roma. Then goes over to Chelsea, and then obviously to Real Madrid. I know where you're coming from, but like people like Bastoni, I don't see him going anywhere. I really don't. Why would you? You know what I mean? He's smashing it over in for Inter. So yeah, I know where you're coming from. I got a funny feeling Klopp will go to Bayern in 2025. The company does not do well. Okay, interesting. I definitely thought us trying to give Thomas Tuchel a 1-year deal was to the point that they were trying to basically see next season off and then try to go for one of the big managers, because I think Pep Guardiola will be available as well, which is interesting. But we'll have to obviously wait and see, isn't it? So what are we going to do with Tao, because company wants Xerxes back? Yeah, something. Well, we basically need to see what's going to happen with Xerxes. I know that Juventus are pushing for him now. The fact, Bo, would you stop with this Ethan, man? God. But yeah, no. If it's true that what Fabrizio Romano is saying on Twitter, that Thiago Motta is going to be the Juventus manager, Juventus were already looking at him already. They're already looking at Xerxes. So if you then take the manager of, that you're basically taking player and manager. Obviously they'll have to be, we'll obviously get some money out of it. Obviously we're going to get some dough out of it, but we'll have to wait and see, man. We'll have to wait and see. Right, where was the tab? What tab was I looking at? Right. AC Milan is said to be in for Xerxes 100%. Yeah. 45 million is reasonable as well. Yeah. Obviously, it's got to come down because of the age, without a doubt. I saw on Twitter that the lit is also on the salon. See, a lot of people come in and said that. A couple of people have said that, Sean, in this particular stream. I think we would be idiots to sell him. I really, really do. I don't understand that whatsoever. Juventus back to Champions League will probably mean Juventus will be a threat in the transfer window. Juventus got the most money in Italy. Yeah. No. I get you. I know where you're coming from. It's going to be interesting with Xerxes. It is going to be very interesting to see what's going to happen with him because he obviously, not him personally, but it seems like he wants to stay in Italy, and the Italian, that's definitely not a word, Italian clubs want him. So yeah, without a doubt, like it's going to be very interesting to see what's going to happen. Because even it's said here, obviously we're not necessarily care about Juventus, but understand that Juventus plan for Turgut Motta's former contract signing is next week. It will take place between Tuesday or Wednesday, contract until 2027 confirmed. So it looks like he's going there. And obviously he had that player, you know what I mean? He had Xerxes there. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens with that one. But like they said, AC Milan, they can definitely get him. Either way, if Bayern get him, cool, we get the player. If Bayern don't get him, we get the money out of it anyway. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. I heard yesterday that Xerxes and especially his family want to stay in Italy. Yeah, without a doubt. And if he wants to stay there, go for it, without a doubt. What about Tar? Thoughts on him? I think Tar's a great centre back, but I don't think he's to the levels that the Bayern, unless they're seeing something I can't see, and I've watched him play. He's a great centre back, but I don't think he's this great. Like Upamecano has been absolutely ass cheeks last season. The season before that, he made a couple of slip ups. He's definitely had his worst season for Bayern Munich last season, just gone. Two red cards in two games, concurrent games. You know what I mean? Is mad. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens with him. But I still think Upamecano has a higher ceiling than what Jonathan Tah is going to come in and bring. So I think Jonathan Tah is a great player, but I don't see this upgrade. You know what I mean? Normally when you get rid of a player, you bring in a player. Like Lucas Hernandez, for instance. We got rid of him, and then we brought in Kim Min-jae, arguably one of the best centre-backs in the world with Napoli, and we brought him in. Obviously, he hasn't hit the ground running with Bayern Munich, I know that, but like in general, like I don't see the upgrade there. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I just don't see it, to be honest. I really, really don't see it. So, Tar will be terrible in our system. Yeah, and I can see that as well. Yeah. It's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen with them, if they're going to put them out on loan or not. But I agree, we've got some young players coming, haven't we? Without a doubt. I'm not sure, mate. I'm really, really not sure why Delit's on the transfer list. I can't. I would not be able to tell you, because even thinking about it is making my brain hurt. Have you got a 50% salon clause? We've got something. I can't tell you the 100. Like, I can't tell you what it is, like the number. But I know that we obviously have. There is something in it. Yeah, there is something in it. Chelsea have been linked with Upamecano, and I don't want him. I think he's a great centre back. I really do. And I think under Julian Nagelsmann, he was actually really good, other than this, the City game. And actually, when you think about it, he wasn't under Julian Nagelsmann then. Like, he just wasn't. He was under Thomas Tuchel then. So under Nagelsmann, I thought he was really, really good. Under Tuchel, it's going to be interesting. Upper can perform under company with his passing, and at least we will dominate possession. So not a lot of defending like Tuchel. Yeah, I can see that. My dream final would be Juventus Bayern Munich. Bayern is a club. I want Juventus to be like, not us last season though. I know where you're coming from. Kane or Lewandowski, who do you prefer? I think it's too early. What Lewandowski did for this club, no matter that he snaked us for a fucking shit aloner. At the end of the day, he should have won 2 Ballon d'Ors at Bayern Munich. He won the treble with Bayern. Well, he actually won the 6th with Bayern Munich. Like, he won everything with Bayern, so it still is him. Without a doubt, it's just got to be. And I think anyone that's saying otherwise, unless they, actually give you a reason, it's just bitter, to be honest. But and that's coming from someone that is bitter. But Yeah, Lewandowski is amazing, without a doubt. But I like Harry Kane. I really, really do. I think he's really, really good. And I'm happy. I heard it was a 50% buyback clause and some percent sell-on clause as well. Possibly 50% sell-on as well. Okay, interesting. Very, very interesting. Tar coming to Bayern from Leverkusen after a good season will be like Maguire from Leicester to Man United. Raw. That's a mad call. That is a mad call, YouTube. I prefer Kane because he is in our team right now. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Without a doubt. I feel like Palhinha will 2-foot every single player he sees. Wow. I got 3 shirts, 3 Juventus shirts, my team, Real Madrid and Bayern. I always wear them in the Champions League if they're not playing my team. Yeah. Yes, we were dumb to sign Kane for that amount of money, but he's getting old. Yeah, I don't think so, mate. He scored a ridiculous amount of goals in the Premier League the season before. So then you can't go and get him for coin. I know Tottenham are a shit club in the fact that they, their stadium's amazing. I've been to it, all of this and all of that, but at the end of the day, they don't win shit. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, they're very stubborn on selling players, and Harry Kane was one of the better players the following, that season. Like, he scored, I want to say it's 30 goals. I want to have a look at it. Harry Kane stats. Obviously, we're not looking for Bayern. We're looking for Tottenham. Yeah, he scored 30 goals with 3 assists in 38 matches in the Premier League that season. Season that ended, and we obviously bought him in. And then obviously for Bayern, he went and scored 36 in 32 games. So he played less games and scored more goals with more assists. You know what I mean? So he's amazing. I love him to pieces. I think he's absolutely brilliant, Harry Kane. And he's our number 9 now. Lewandowski's past number 9, without a doubt. But yeah, big up to everyone. I can see where you two are coming from with that, without a doubt. And I like Kane. Like I've just said, but at the same thing, what Lewandowski did for us was stupid. It was stupid. Let's not take the piss. You know what I mean? And obviously, everyone's got an opinion, and you deserve your opinion without a doubt. I'm not judging your opinion. I'm not. But 34 games, 35 goals, 29 games, 41 goals, 31 matches, 34 goals. The guy was scoring ridiculous goals, just in general. Like the only season he didn't score 20 plus was the 14-15 season, and I think that was his first season for us, and he scored 17. And obviously we had Robin and Ribery there, so the fact that we got him in on a free as well was ridiculous, to be honest with you. When do they usually release the away kit? I'm getting restless. I'm not really too sure. Obviously, I was late with the home kit review, but I'm not really too sure, to be honest with you. I miss Javi Martinez as well, mate. Yeah, without doubt. Palhinha is the new version of Rodri. I wouldn't go that far. I think Rodri is probably the best DM in the world, and we could have had him, which is mad. We generally could have had him, without a doubt. So it's going to be interesting to see, if you want to say. And I think let's get it, without a doubt. You know what I mean? But yeah, if you haven't already, my people, please do smash that thumbs up button. Muchly and greatly appreciated. Big up to everyone that already has, and smash the thumbs up, people. Let's get it. Right. To be fair, I missed Thiago. Yeah, Thiago was a bad boy as well, to be fair to you. He was a bad boy. Yeah, I can see that. Can we bring in Thiago for a year just to be yeah, I don't know why why they aren't bringing him in, to be honest with you. Palhinha is underrated in ball playing. I can see it. Yeah, I think that's what we're going for him, without a doubt. But yeah, like I can definitely see it. Predictions of the Euro winners. My prediction on who's going to win. I think England can definitely have a good chance, but I don't like the squad that the guys brought. You know, Gareth Southgate is a fucking donkey. Never won anything in his career, and he ain't going to win anything with England. You know, Rashford's been shit, but the pace and power he has, he's bringing way too many youngsters. You know, I hate to say it, but why he hasn't brought in Harry Maguire? Harry Maguire is brilliant for England. He's shit for Man United, but he's brilliant for England. So I don't know why he hasn't brought him in. He's taking way too many youngsters for me. France, obviously, are going to be amazing. They just are. You know, it will be typical of Mbappe to turn up again in a European competition just to show Real Madrid, like, yeah, it's about. Oh, is he injured? Is he? Okay, well then that makes sense then. Well, that makes sense then. I think Germany have a good chance. You know, Germany are a very, very solid team. But I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. But yeah, we'll definitely be doing streams for certain matches, watching the Bayern players and so on. But yeah, big up to everyone. Thiago's legs are gone, but I'd still bring him in for a year. You know what I mean? Give him the actual send off he deserves. That's what I would do personally. Because he's still, even with his legs gone, I still think he's probably one of the better midfielders that we could get in. You know what I mean? And not spend a ridiculous amount of money. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting, without a doubt. It's going to be good to see João Palhinha in the damn Bayern shirt. That's what I've been waiting to see that for years. Well, not years, but you know what I mean. Germany lack the striker. Yeah, they do. But Fulkrog isn't a bad striker if he's used to his ability. He's not a bad striker. He's not. But yeah, big up to everyone. We've done 37 minutes. Thank you for the constant support on the channel, my people. It's going to be interesting to see what Pavlovic is going to do, if he is going to come in, and so on. As you can see here, he has kept in touch with Bayern for a while. And if we actually go off of that tweet quickly and we go down to the original one, there's still no agreement, but there obviously is big negotiations. Both clubs are in concrete negotiations with each other, Bayern and Fulham. Herbal is pushing to get the deal done. 40 to 45 million euros is being discussed. I think that's a good amount of money to go and spend on him, to be honest with you. And obviously it's gone down because of his age. The player obviously wants to clarify it before the Euros, which obviously coming up, so it means, you know, there's going to be shit moving. Verbal agreement on personal terms is done, and Palhinha has asked the permission, you know, so I think he's got a gentleman's agreement with Fulham, and that's obviously what's being said here, and he's expected to sign a 4 to 5 year deal. But yeah, big up to everyone. Hopefully you guys are all doing well. Thank you for the constant support on the channel, and yeah man, we're going to get out of here. Me and my people. Peace out, people. Peace out.